everyone, welcome to Peacemeal with Precious. I am your host, Precious Ajoan. Peacemeal with Precious is an innovative online talk show steering conversation around peaceful coexistence and how we can achieve that in the society. For this particular episode, we gave out a task asking how do you stay peaceful in the midst of stress, or how do you stay peaceful managing a difficult boss or even colleague at work, or even how do you stay peaceful trying to manage a tough business partner. Like always, we have a winner, and today joining me on the show is the winner for this task, and that person is none other than OLUWABUNMI OLAJUMOKE OLAYINKA. Hello, Bumi, how are you doing?
Hi, I'm doing good.
Bumi is a fashion designer. I think you have to do something for me.
Sure.
Alright. So, our focus for today is staying calm in the midst of stress. Stress is what we experience in our daily life, and it's so unfortunate not everyone knows how to manage stress. And another sad thing about this is that failure to manage stress leads to inner conflict. And that inner conflict, if not managed properly as well, it leads to outer conflict. Yes, most times we don't like talking about conflict, but conflict is inevitable. We should always talk about it. When conflict happens, we should know how to resolve it. So let's go on this quick commercial break, and when we come back, we'll continue from where we stopped. Welcome back. If you're just joining us, this is Peacemealers with Precious, steering conversation around peaceful coexistence. Staying calm, or knowing how to stay calm, is a very important skill, I must say. So, Bumi, do you agree with me that staying calm under extreme pressure is much more challenging than someone staying calm under, let's say, moderate conditions?
Yeah, staying calm is quite challenging because you get to stay connected to your environment by resetting your mindset, readjusting your body to suit your environment, and relaxing the brain.
Okay? The ability to manage one's emotion is very, very priceless. Now, Bumi, we would like you to share a picture from Peacemealers. Tell us a scenario where you were pushed to the wall or you were stressed and then you were able to manage it or you were able to manage it.
Oh, yeah. Well, I could remember vividly the day I was stressed at work. Well, I work in a law firm.
Okay.
Where...
Are you a lawyer to start with?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
So this beautiful morning, my boss came in, said, "Oh, Bumi, I need you to get me some law reports from the library. This library contains 12 shelves filled with books. So
12 shelves, like
yeah.
shelf 1, shelf 2, shelf
3.
Like seriously?
12.
Okay.
Filled with books. So I had to go to look for this particular book. And mind you, this book is unknown because...
Are you guys good in your law firm, like capturing data very well in the parts of your shelves?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
He must have told you, like, maybe the subject of
no
topic or name tag.
No, because he couldn't remember what the subject is.
Wow.
It's relating to crime. He just gets me this book relating to crime, blah blah blah. So after searching for this particular book for almost 3 hours, I was
practically you definitely open all the whole files.
Yes, I was just
to read through.
Yes.
So what happened?
So after searching for 3 hours, I couldn't get it. I went back to my seat. Do you know what I did?
No, tell me.
I went back to my seat. I drank water. I sat down. I spoke to myself. I said, "Bumi, you woke up fantastic today.
Oh.
You are too beautiful to be stressed. Not any word, not even a book is going to get you mad. Just relax and take your time." And that was it.
And that worked for you.
Yes.
Like seriously, that was quite an interesting one, Bumi, I must say. Okay, let's share with the audience a little montage about stress. When we recognize that life is a mirror, we begin to understand that the outer coas merely represent our mental state. If we can silence our inner coas, our outer coas will simmer. However, too often we get this process backward and we don't take the time to first quiet our mental noise. I remain at ease and guided by my peaceful life. I know most of us crave for that kind of serenity in our day-to-day.
Keeping this peace vibe is hard to do sometimes when we are faced with challenges of life. Winds of change blow through our lives daily, and unpredictable circumstances happen on the regular that are beyond our control. How do we handle it? It's only from cultivating an inner peace that we are able to transcend above any outer chorus. So, how can we do this? How can we transform any stress situation into one of inner and outer peace?
Welcome back. So we'd like to share with you some points that could help one live a stress-free life. So Bumi, what is the first point we'll be talking about?
Firstly, you have to figure where the stress is coming from.
And this is very, very important. You need to find out that stressor in your life. What is that particular thing that is giving you stress? By the time you identify the stressor in your life, you are one step closer to living a stress-free life. I'm telling you. So what is the second point?
Yeah, secondly, consider what you can control and work on it.
Okay, let me give a scenario. I missed my flight yesterday to Lagos, and there's nothing I can do. I can't do anything, so I don't have to start giving myself stress, like start worrying about the whole issue. No. So find out what you can control. When you are stressed, there's some issues that we can't control. So don't start giving yourself headache over what you cannot control. I think that also helps a lot. It does help me. So I didn't stay wondering, stay giving myself headache. I just had to call people I had an appointment with and say, please, this is this, and I'm sorry for not missing all the time. That is it. So what's the point we will be talking about?
Since worrying is not the solution to stress.
This is very, very true, and most of us are guilty of this. We tend to worry a lot over some certain issues in our life that we don't have even control over. Let's take, for instance, the economic situation in Nigeria. We know the prices in the market has gone up, but the salary, our regular salary, is still the same thing, and this gives us a lot of worry. But the issue is that we can solve that by working on a budget. Work on the budget and try to strike out some irrelevant things that you don't have need for in the house. If, for instance, you are the kind of person that dines every Sunday out, you could reduce it to one. I think it will help. Don't you think so?
Yeah. Just take a break, excuse yourself, and work out.
That's very important. Let's say, for instance, you are in a situation where you guys have a heated agreement. It could be in the home. It could be in your place of work. You guys are deliberating on one particular project or the other, and everybody's raising their voices and saying, hey, you there, and you know yourself, you've gotten to that climax, and if you say anything, it's something you could regret when you must have calmed down. It would be better you walk out, excuse yourself, you walk out, calm yourself, and then when you come back, you could call the people involved and talk to them calmly. That works much better.
And then the last point is slow down and breathe.
I do this a lot, like I practice this a lot, and it's really, really helpful. It helps me a lot. You could be in a situation whereby you cannot be able to excuse yourself and walk out. Do you understand the scenario? You know the last one we say, take a break, excuse yourself and walk out. You could be at a particular point, you can't excuse yourself. The next solution you could use is to slow down, take a breathing, like not like making noise like me, but think as much breathing you do and you breathe out. It's really, really helpful. You let's say, for instance, at work, and your boss is talking to you, and your boss was not really, really kind enough with their words, and you are not yet ready to leave the job because it's giving you some money at the point, and working out on him, maybe you are losing your job. So at that particular time, what you have to do is slow down, take a breath, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. It's really, really helpful, and it could help you to live a reduced stress-free life.
I hope the few points we've shared will help you stay less stressed and more peaceful.
I hope so too. We should always learn to gather inner peace like an egg. It's very, very important. We've gotten to that point of the show I love so much. Yes, and that is the peace meal table, because I am a foodie.
Yeah.
I hope we'll be able to share what we'll be having with them. I hope you feel
Yes,
this.
of course.
So let's go on this commercial break, and when we come back, you join us at the peace meeting. Welcome back. This is still Peacemealers with Precious, an innovative online talk show stirring conversation around peaceful coexistence. We are now on the meat table. I am a foodie. I've said it before, so I'm saying it again. I'm a foodie, and we're about to have an appetizer at Afriville. I am having goat meat pepper soup. What are you having?
Same thing.
Same. Oh, so we took the same order.
Yes.
So yes, we'll have a taste of it. After appetizer, we'll go to our main meal. Don't salivate too much. Yes, we are about to have our main meal. I am having coleslaw with chips and chicken. We touch up ketchup. What are you having?
I'm having jollof rice, plantain, and chicken.
I love food. I know I love food. I love food. So join us and enjoy our meal with us. Welcome back. This is still Peacemealers with Precious, and we just finished having a delicious meal at Afriville. I am quite full, guys. Bumi, are you full?
Yes.
Did you enjoy your meal?
Yes, I did.
I'm glad you did. So before we leave you, we'll have a little token to say thank you for coming to Peacemealers with Precious, and we are happy to have you, and we hope to have you soon again.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. So do you have any final words to share with our viewers?
Yeah, I would like to say thank you for having me. I really enjoyed myself.
Okay.
And I'll keep promoting peace in all its capacity.
Thank you. Please keep up with that. So before I leave you with my final words, I would like you to follow us on social media at Peacemealers with Precious, both on Twitter, Instagram, and on Facebook. And also, please kindly follow our mother organization at Galaxy for Peace. And my humble self, yes, my beautiful humble self, I know I'm beautiful like that, Precious_Ajua, both on Twitter and on Instagram. Until next time when I come your way, please keep staying positive and peaceful.